So at first, when I looked at this code, I thought, wow, this is really not good. Like, this is the definition of sort of not great control expression. Massive if statement. But then when I tried to start to decompose the logic, I started to realize something, which is without hacking the preprocessor and doing something like with stringization, I'm not actually sure how I would rewrite this to essentially get the same behavior. And a lot of it has to do with the template parameters that are communicated to this template function. So if I'm understanding this correctly, what this is doing is, and again, I haven't looked at this deeply, so I don't know. So take all of this with a grain of salt. We may have to do some investigation. But my speculation is this execute number function is a template function that minimally takes 2 parameters. It's possible that there's more, and that it's allowing the compiler to then determine the 3rd or 4th parameters, whatever they are. Maybe they're default, who knows. But the first 2 are being specialized, so we're actually forcing them in. And if it was limited to just 2 template parameters, this would be fully specialized. But if it's more than 2 template parameters, which we don't know yet, or at least I don't think I know yet, this could be partial template specialization. But we are providing essentially these types. And what we see here for this first parameter is it's index type the whole way down, it appears. Yeah. But we notice that the function changes. So it starts and it's just execute number, but then we get to a case where it's execute const string and then a bunch of array numbers and then array string and then execute generic. And execute generic takes essentially just the index type, or I guess these last 2 take just the index type, and then the second parameter, which is the additional type information, at least in all the other calls, are not provided for these last 2.